Welcome back to Daytime York Region. All week long, we've been celebrating Small Business Week with the Green Connections Networking Group. Today, we're celebrating with Karen Thompson from Cartridge World in Newmarket. And Karen, how did you first hear about Green Connections and this networking group of green people?
Well, we were at a conference held by the York Region Small Business Enterprise Center.
Okay.
And it was talking about green themes and how to be more energy efficient. And they invited a lot of businesses in the area. And from that, one of the persons that organized it asked if people wanted to join a green group. So there was a bunch of us that went, and we said, yes, we'd like to, form a green group and get out to the public and to companies in the area what's out there in terms of green, how they can green their business. So we started in about March, and it's been a kind of a slow progression, but we're making some headway now, and it's very interesting because we think we can make a difference in the area and the community and be a go-to resource for consumers and businesses.
Absolutely.
I think the most exciting thing about green, especially today, is that it's really helping consumers save money. I once read that if you were to fuel your car with ink, it would cost $12,000. So ink is definitely an expensive commodity.
It's very expensive.
By going eco and refilling our cartridges, is it sort of helping the environment and saving our pockets a little bit?
It is. Really, the only responsible way to recycle your cartridges is to really refill it. And why wouldn't you? Because you can save money. It doesn't make sense to go and buy a new cartridge and say spend $40 on an ink cartridge. And the environmental footprint of getting it to us, it comes from overseas, it has to be shipped and it's packaged.
Right.
And the energy used to build that cartridge is a lot. Why not keep your cartridge local and have it refilled or remanufactured?
I was going to say, you're in the same community. You're not wasting all of these little, pieces of plastic.
Exactly.
And it's cheaper.
The only way to recycle them really is to have them refilled or bring them to a company that will recycle them for you. Like Staples has boxes, and some of the other stores have boxes where you can dump your cartridges and they will send them to recycling. But in terms of being cost effective for the consumer and or businesses, because we serve businesses as well, the best thing is to have us refill them, remanufacture them, get them back to you.
Right.
You save money and it helps the environment. It's the best. It's a win-win.
Now, let's talk about some of these cartridges, because it's good to see an example of what you might have at home. These are probably what most people have at home, right? These little guys that go in the personal home printers?
Yes, all of those are. They're, some are HP, some are Canon. We've got Brothers and Epsons, and all of them are refillable.
I have those too in my Dell printer. Are there some things that we could be doing to sort of make sure not only that we're saving the ink, but making sure the cartridge itself stays alive a little bit longer?
Yes, for the ones that have a printhead on the cartridge itself, these ones here are, you have to make sure you don't let them get dry in between.
Right.
So what you want to do is run the cartridge about once a week to keep the ink kind of moving around in the cartridge so it doesn't get blocked at the printhead.
Okay.
And as soon as they empty out, come shortly thereafter to get them refilled. And if you do that, you can have great success on the refill, save money, and you can do them several times. There are other cartridges that are called ink tanks, which are these ones here. And these ones are basically just a vehicle to get the ink to your printer. The important part is in your printer. So once again, you want to use your printer once a week to keep the ink flowing through the print head in the printer. And so these ones are refillable as well.
Fantastic.
What are these?
These are toner cartridges.
Oh, toner. So for those big business printers, right?
Right. But a lot of consumers now and small business owners and also home-based businesses use laser printers and toner because it's a lot more cost-effective than using ink.
Right.
Okay, and you don't get the drying out issues or anything like that. So we get a lot of walk-ins at our location, Mulock and Young, of home-based businesses, local businesses, consumers that have gone to laser printers. And then they've got color laser printers, which are really good, and the prices are coming down. And color multifunction printers, which are really hot right now. So we have a lot more people going this route. We also serve businesses in the area, so we'll do a pickup and delivery.
Fantastic.
So they just call in their order or email us, and we'll prepare the cartridges, deliver them to them, pick up their empties at the same time, recycle them. We just put them back into our stream where we remanufacture them and get them back up to somebody else.
There's probably no difference in the quality between, say, a recycled cartridge and an old cartridge, is there?
You won't see any difference at all. No.
And are the colors true to what you originally had?
Yes, they are.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. But that all depends on the quality of the cartridge when it comes in, so that's a big factor.
Protecting it.
Yeah. On the ink side, on the toner side, colors are great.
So for these ones up here that, you know, Jeff and I have at home,
Yeah.
if we went to refill one of these, what kind of savings are we looking at instead of buying a brand new cartridge?
You're saving about 40% on average. It could be between 30 and 50, but average 40% over buying brand new.
That's a lot, and this
That's
is
a lot
one
of
of those
money.
things that you're going to be buying constantly
Yeah.
throughout your entire life, probably.
Right.
With all your printing needs.
That's right.
So is Cartridge World something you started, or is it a franchise?
It's a franchise. There's over 1,700 locations worldwide.
Wow.
There's about 8 of us in the GTA, and it's been around for about 20 years.
Wow.
But in Canada, only since about 2003. So we're slowly growing.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of people that don't know that they can refill. We have a lot
Right.
of people coming in and say, I
Yeah.
didn't know you could do that. Wow, that's just great, you know. So it's a trend. We're moving forward in that respect, educating people as much as possible. That's why I'm here. I want to just get the word out that, you know, best way to recycle your cartridges is to refill them. Please don't throw them in the garbage because
Yeah.
they don't break down on landfill.
Do you find that since joining Green Connections, you have not only sort of seen a growth in your business, but growth in yourself and seeing that all the great eco ways there are to sort of, you know, live?
It's wonderful because we learn from each other and we find out about different things that are available, like the pink solution that was on this week
Yeah.
and the eco building materials, and obviously Kathy with her
Yes.
green
Her
compost and
worms.
her worms. So we do learn from each other, and the great thing is what I learn I can pass on to my customers and other businesses that I deal with too. So, you know,
Yeah.
and oh, by the way, this is out there. So, you know,
Yeah.
That's
it's
nice.
really good.
Nice
It's
that
very
you
good.
all support each other, and if somebody's looking for
Yeah.
something else in the green realm, you can help them out with that. Where are you located? Where can people find you?
I'm on Mulock at the corner of Yonge Street and Newmarket.
Okay, and do people have to make appointments before they drop off their cartridges, or just,
They can just come in. We usually refill them while they wait.
okay?
But there could be up to a half an hour wait depending.
Right.
But and the toner side, we just do an exchange because those are pre-filled, ready to go.
Yeah.
And we do have that on some of the ink tanks, but the cartridges like HPs that have print heads on them, we normally have to fill the consumer's cartridge and get it back out to
Yeah,
them. So,
I
Fantastic.
love it. I
Yeah.
think the most important thing is raising awareness about this, because some people are just going out and throwing these out,
Yeah.
and they're not breaking down, and then they're buying new ones. So
Yes.
definitely,
Filling
you got to do it
landfills.
the right way and refill them with Cartridge World in Newmarket.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Karen.
thanks a lot.
We'll be right back with more on Daytime.
Thank you.